you know that as many as 98,000 people die from medical errors in U.S. hospitals each year? That's more deaths than from AIDS, breast cancer, or motor vehicle accidents. Each year, millions of Americans are hospitalized, not knowing what to do, what to expect, or what their rights are. Hi, I'm Ben Hollis, and I'm taking it to the streets to find out what people really think. What do you need to know before you go into the hospital?
I have no idea.
You wanted to know what kind of anesthesia you were going to get?
I think it's good to be very outspoken.
Accessibility when you get inside where the check-in area is.
What dietary requirements when you stop eating, when you stop drinking.
You need to have someone who can kind of be there with you, asking questions.
In short, you need to ask yourself, what are the things I need to know before entering the hospital?
The balance of life on Earth is still fragile. From each corner of the Earth, what happens in one place affects us all. We need to see the oneness. Otherwise, more of our precious creatures risk the threat of extinction.
What is it that makes a man a world-class leader?
He affects hundreds of lives, or thousands of lives, just in his attitude and the way he approaches business.
He's building bridges and he's transforming business and people worldwide.
Totally committed and dedicated to what he's doing and to the people around him. A great leader and a person of uncompromising integrity.
Chicago is really a segregated community. I didn't really realize. I just thought there was a lot of people and they all lived together, and I sort of sad because, you know, Chicago is my town and I live here and I'm so proud of it. At the same time, it's sort of embarrassing.
Most fun part that we've had this whole time was probably doing the Congress workers' strike. It's just amazing that it's been going on for 5 years and really nothing has been done.
You get to go places, do things like you probably wouldn't do. Like, how often would you go get registered people to vote? Like, it's a good experience for you.
And I was so glad that Ort Tzedek really gave me the opportunity to see like what the Talmud and the Torah says about what's happening in our community.
On a busy street on the west side of Chicago, a nonprofit organization has been quietly making a difference to hundreds of people over the past 15 years. It's time more people got to know the West Side Health Authority, bringing the community's vision to life. So, what exactly is the West Side Health Authority? It's a way to involve community residents into caring for children. It's dedicated professionals helping people find jobs or gain new technology skills. It's a resource for the community to access better health care. And it's guidance for ex-prisoners to re-enter society in a positive way. But the purpose of the West Side Health Authority, or WHA, is not just offering services or care. Its mission is to give residents an opportunity to shape the community's vision and build their capacity to bring about sustainable change. The foundation of WHA's work is the initiative called Every Block a Village.
I think that the humiliating thing about it was we were all given tags with numbers on them. I mean, you felt like a piece of luggage, actually. I mean, you were not identified by name, but by number. I was 17 years old and a senior in high school when, in May 1942, we were ordered to an assembly center. I think as a 17-year-old teenager, the thing that really bothered me more than the physical aspects were the times when my friends would come to visit me, and we would have to stand at the barbed wire fence, and I would have to talk to them through these barbed wire fences, and it was a very humiliating experience for me.
Imagine that you're the parent of a deaf child who can't be helped by a cochlear implant or the new hearing aids. And what if your child has a serious language delay? How will he ever learn to communicate with family, friends, and society? How will he get an education, manage a job?
Can imagine not being able to communicate with people in order to. I mean, communication is such an important part of human being.
People who know sign language communicate very well among themselves, but most people do not know sign language. That's why parents want their deaf children to speak, read, and write.
Because I've seen other deaf kids that use American Sign Language and they have no way of talking and making contact with other young kids. It just makes me really sad.
A.G. Bell uses a unique educational tool to teach language to deaf children who may not get that benefit any other way. That tool is called cued speech.
In cued speech, combinations of mouth movements and hand cues make every consonant and vowel clearly understood.
Together, we can reach the hearts and minds of more children who need a chance. A.G. Bell Montessori, where all children achieve their highest potential.
We